Today I'm going to teach everyone how to dress for success. It's very important for all of us because we're in school now, but once we get out, we need to know how to dress for that big day, the big interview for that dream job that you're looking for. So I'm going to tell you a little story. A few years back, I actually got hired at AirTran Airways as a flight attendant. It was a very vigorous process. I had to go through a series of 5 interviews. The first 4 went quite well, and then the 5th one I had to stand in front of 150 people and read a script about the airline. I read it, and I got home later that day, I went to bed, and then I got a phone call from my job coach. And I thought it was good news. I was like, okay, everything worked out well. And she says to me first, right off the bat, what were you thinking when you got up to go to that speech you had to give? I was like, I thought I looked cute. I looked great. She was like, no. She's like, if you didn't know me and I didn't know that I had flight attendant, you've never gotten that job. So luckily, I only got the job because I knew somebody. But they were ready to can me after all of those interviews just because of what I had on. I even have a skirt, actually. I wore this. I thought it was cute, and I had a blazer. But yeah, I still have this for Halloween if I need to look like a slut. That's what I So today, I am going to show you how to shop, what to look for, guys and girls. Also how to take care of your clothes. And then third, accessorize. That's to polish off the look that you've worked so hard for. So first, and also, Frank Bernini from Forbes magazine stated that when you do go into an interview, you are judged within the first 10 seconds someone sees you. So you sit in an interview for maybe 20 minutes. Everything you say means nothing because all they thought was what you looked like. So it's important to dress good. All right, so for guys, I recommend buying a suit. Most guys go for a black suit as their first one, but I recommend a gray suit because you can use it for more purposes. You can wear it to a wedding in the summer, you can wear it to multiple interviews, and you can always add color as well. So a gray suit, and also another thing with guys, make sure you tailor the pant legs and everything, because if they're too long, people will notice right off the bat. Ladies, dresses, knee length or lower is appropriate, obviously not a skirt like I had on for that one interview. Also, just a nice navy blue suit jacket with a top. I know it kind of looks fuddy-duddy on a hanger, but once you put it on, you feel kind of good. That's cute. So, and also, when you're shopping, I know that not everyone has a lot of money. My advice is maybe to go to Nordstrom's, try on a really, really expensive suit, just so you know what one feels like. And then you can shop from there. You can go to the racks at Macy's to find clothes that are more in your price range, but you should always know how a good suit feels. So that's my recommendation. Okay, now that you know how to shop and where to look, I'm going to show you how to iron a pair of pants. Because we all should be familiar with this stuff, right? Danny Wrinkle Eraser? I live on it. But not for an interview. Doesn't do the job. Okay. So we've already learned how to iron buttons. We know how to iron a shirt, and also how to take out stains. So I figured I'd show you how to iron a pair of pants. First of all, I'm going to make them inside out, because if you iron them the other way, you're going to see your pockets. So what you want to do is use this side. And iron out underneath the pockets so you don't get any marks. Pocket marks. Also, I was watching YouTube the other day, and I saw this video. This guy showed up to his interview completely naked. That would be a good attention getter. Not so much. I also found a quote from Mark Twain, and he states that naked people have little to nothing to do with success in society. So, it goes on. So now we got another pocket. Bring it back this way. So everything's ironed underneath the pockets. And also, when it goes to storing your ironing board, you always want to put the nose down, because usually you use the large side to iron all your shirts and everything. And if you have a white shirt, you don't want to get it dirty because you've stored your ironing board wrong. And also, always read the labels. when you iron your clothes, make sure that it's all cotton, or if it's a blend, you don't want to singe a silk shirt. You shouldn't really iron a silk shirt anyway, but very, very low setting. So what I did was I folded these in half, like this. You want the pleat in the front of the pan. That's important, because it looks very professional, because they will judge you on your pleats. So, do this. Steam, the steam is nice. Steam is success. Okay. Alright. Now that you have your pants ironed, see the pleats in the front? That's what you want. And now, after you iron, you always want to hang your pants up. You didn't go to all that work for nothing, you know? So what I do is I flip them upside down. This, I make sure the seams are even. It's so hard to see, sorry. You take a nice little hanger. Cha! Now they're good to go. And you want to hang them up. Keep them nice. So, now you know how to take care of your clothes. Also, always just read the labels. If you need to dry clean something, dry clean it. Don't try to wash it. Don't try to work around it. Because if you spend hundreds of dollars on a nice suit, you just wasted all your money by doing that. So now I'm going to talk about accessories. Alright, ladies, no dangly, crazy earrings and big gaudy necklaces. Because when you're in an interview, they want to see you and your personality, not what you have on. You really are selling yourself, not the items you have. So something like a simple bracelet, nice little studs. Also, heels. You don't want to show your toes. Keep them covered. No hooker heels that are like this high. Like this is almost pushing it. So anyway, guys, details matter. I know that maybe a gray suit or black suit can seem kind of boring, but you can add color with a tie. This is still gray, but the texture, tie, color. Also, maybe put some socks on that have a little splash of color in them. It makes you feel a little more fun. Alright. Also, shoes. I highly recommend spending an extra few bucks on a nice pair of shoes. It's called an investment and they'll last you forever. As long as you keep them polished, the only thing you might have to replace on a shoe is the sole. So, and also when you go to look for polish for your shoes, read the labels to make sure it matches the kind of leather that you have, because it's important as well. And then the brush, you use it after you put the wax on. The friction of the brush on the shoe makes it shiny, so that's how it gets so shiny. And in the military, they call it spit shine. So after you polish it, I guess they spit on their shoes and shine it again. You can use water though. You don't have to actually spit on your shoes. Use water. And also clasps. And this little tiny things make a big difference. People do look at that and judge. And also having a really nice pen. Walking into the interview with nice accessories and pens and everything. So if you can borrow one, just borrow one for the day. You don't have to necessarily buy it. Right. So today I showed you how to shop, what to look for, what's appropriate, what's not. I also showed you how to care for your clothes, and then also how to accessorize. And I hope with all the information you've learned, you don't end up like me and almost get canned because of one minor little thing, even though you're completely qualified for a job you would love to have. And with that said, I wish you all the most success ever.